And welcome back. I'm here with Lila Horkin with Finding Solace Counseling Center. She's here to talk about seeking help after trauma or crisis. Lila, thank you so much for
Thanks for having me.
You know, we've had a couple of traumas here locally
Absolutely.
in the past week, and so this comes at a great time.
Absolutely. So this is what I wanted to talk about today anyway, but especially now. I think the first thing I want to kind of comment on is the idea of trauma. I think there's this preconceived notion when you hear the word trauma that people assume it's PTSD and it's some sort of severe abuse or something like that, or some kind of existential experience that you've had. But really, trauma can come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, and so whatever feels traumatic to you or feels unnatural and something like that isn't necessarily experienced in day-to-day life could be a trauma and could impact you the way trauma does. And there's so much research lately about how trauma impacts the body and the brain, and so I guess initially I just wanted to talk about that concept and be able to advocate for people to seek help at that point if you realize that there are things like places or senses or like smells or things that seem to be emotionally triggering to you, that maybe it's time to kind of seek help. But in light of all the things that have been going on lately, reaching out to my team at Finding Solace, we kind of decided to come together and try to do what we can as far as to help the community. It's something we've kind of done behind the scenes indirectly, but it was the perfect time to be able to talk about it more publicly. We want to be able to be more of a resource to the community in these kind of catastrophic times, you know, in these times when people suffer from loss or trauma or crisis. We already do things like with the fire department and do stress debriefings with them after they go on a really intense call and things like that, but we want to be able to help families more directly. So the people that were impacted by Boley, or the young man that was that drowned, or any of these things, and that's just within the last 2 weeks. You know, our community deals with those things all the time, sudden loss and things like that. We want to be able to offer our services, our counseling services, to anybody that's directly impacted by that. And so if anybody feels personally affected, we hope that they reach out to our office so that we can work to get them the help that they need. I know that scheduling and things kind of become the focus. You know, people grasp to pick up the pieces in times of chaos, and so we don't want them to have to worry about all of those other pieces, or figuring out what their insurance will pay, or figure out how they're going to manage these different things. We want them to be able to just call us and say, how can you help, and let us find a way to help.
And you're offering this complimentary?
Yes. There's some requirements along with that, just because, you know, we have to. But I think that across the board, we've already done that with a lot of grief and a lot of trauma in general. So I would hope that they would come to us and not worry about how much it costs, and not worry about if they can or if they have to pay for it, because that's not my concern. My concern is trying to get them help and some sense of stability in a lot of instability. What's the best way someone can get in contact with you? It depends. Some people in these situations feel like it's more helpful to do it less directly. So if you can, call the office. That's 318-737-7201. If not, they can reach out to us more privately via our Facebook page, or they could email me. That's lcorkern, C-O-R-K-E-R-N, @FindingSolaceCounseling.com, and I'll work with them personally to try to make sure that we get them help.
Lila, thank you so much for all you're doing for everyone, and thanks for coming on the show. It's great to have you.
Thank you.
And still ahead, we're talking about the 2019 Stations of the Cross. You're watching Louisiana Living on Fox 14.